Hey everyone, Noble Absinthe here, and today I wanted to go over the Season 5 promo for Samurai Jack. I want to make this a quick video since I'm currently working on Samurai Jack Episode 10, so yeah, I've watched this promo 4 or 5 times, and with editing this is obviously going to be a lot more. But I found this promo to be exactly what I thought Season 5 was going to be like. I believe it's today's meta to make everything from our childhood become a little bit grittier. Like, the Superman and Batman that I grew up with look like this. Now they look like this, and whether or not you agree with that type of evolution for a character, it does sell. Now, should Samurai Jack go grittier, edgier, and just overall darker? Well, yes. If anything deserves to go a little bit darker, it's Samurai Jack. If you watch the promo by IGN, is the one that I watched, you should know the creators want to make it very clear that this is an edgier Samurai Jack. I mean, this one shot of Azula Aku, as I like to call her, stabbing her ally in the fucking eyeball should be enough to tell you this is going to be dark. And speaking of this character, I find it very poetic that the voice actress of Azula is playing the role of an elite underling of Aku, since the original voice actor of Uncle Iroh from Avatar, Mako Iwamatsu, was also the same voice for Aku. Sadly, he passed away, but I just find it fitting. So there's this spiritual connection between the two series. What I gathered from the promo was that Jack hasn't aged at all in 50 years. He's haunted by his failure and he wants to redeem himself, and since this is the confirmed final season, his redemption is through slaying Aku, so same as before. I find it interesting that they went with 50 years. It may be a nod to the original series having around 50 episodes. Some were two-parters, but it's very close. I'm not saying the original series has each encapsulated story be a year, but I think you wouldn't be wrong for thinking that. What I've noticed a lot in this promo was that Jack uses a lot of guns, grenades, spears, and stuff that isn't his sword. I'm actually a little worried that his sword may be broken or forever lost. That would be interesting to see since he needs it. The way the trailer was presented, it shows Season 5 as both a love letter to the original series by having Jack say the iconic line, "Gotta get back to the past."
Gotta get back to the past.
But they also presented it in a way that makes me feel that you didn't need to watch the original series. This takes place, again, 50 years after the original series, or a year. It really depends on how you want to view it. That's a long time, and that time makes what we know in the original series seem mostly irrelevant. Yes, it gives us lore on Jack, but those adventures and fights wouldn't really affect the ending. Newcomers can join in on a fresh slate. It's been 50 years, this Jack guy was on his journey, and now he's gonna finish it. Sounds good. We also find out that our hero is a Highlander and has to deal with being chased down while trying to achieve a bigger mission. So they've already set up a great foundation for a story without having to rehash what we already know. Granted, they can still do that. The promo doesn't tell us everything. They could do the iconic Aku recapping the events of their fight, but yeah, it really doesn't matter. Old or new fan, you will most likely understand what's going on. One thing I really wanted to see was Aku, and him saying anything. In retrospect, I do think it was a smart idea to hide his voice actor, even though I've read somewhere that his voice can be heard on some game on CartoonNetwork.com, but I don't remember. The original voice for Aku was Ham Central. I hope that they don't change him to become way too serious, because Aku was this sarcastic, eccentric, egotistical douchebag, and that's what made him a great character. He was opposite to Jack in every conceivable way. If he just becomes like, I don't know, Ganondorf, I'm gonna be depressed. I also hope he just doesn't hide until the very end of the season, because Aku in the original series would frequently drop in on Jack just to mess with him, so please don't make him like Ganondorf. This promo was awesome. Jack has a beard, we're guaranteed an edgier show, like explosions, it's a kid's dream. So yeah, I'm so stoked for this new season. There was nothing I could really nitpick. I honestly liked everything I saw. I'm pretty sure they've dropped the episodic format of the past 4 seasons and are going for a feature film that's broken up into multiple parts, just like how Avatar: The Last Airbender did it, where there can be encapsulated stories, but the overall plot gets pushed along. Anyway guys, as always, thank you for watching. If you want to stay tuned on my ramblings and everything else I post, Samurai Jack and otherwise, please subscribe and tick that chime next to it to stay updated. I do read every comment, so please tell me what you'd like to see on this channel. I'm just all kinds of hyped for this season, so let's all hope it ends with a bang.
Samurai Jack.